This is the test bot. Now what this is doing is what you're seeing here is you're seeing an AI basically play our games constantly 24/7 days, so 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. And what this basically just does is gives us sort of this automated QA team that can get a lot of the really horrible little tiny bugs that are hard to find. Like it can't test game balance, it can't really test visual quality necessarily, but it can test the game and make sure all the bugs are out. So when we ship, there's no crashing bugs. And basically the way it works is we do continuous integration. So whenever I check something into our SVN, our build servers check it out automatically, do a bunch of builds for iOS and Android, the test bot, and Steve, whoever else, and then those builds get pushed to the test bot gets fired up, the AI start playing it, and then we can just sit and watch them play, and then occasionally if there's bugs, you'll see errors on the screen come up, and so you can go, oh, there's an error, and I can go get the logs, and check the logs and see what the errors are. So it's a really good way to basically just always be testing the game. That sort of frees the programmers and the artists to constantly be working on the next feature.
Right.
So I'll fix a bug or add a feature, check it in, and then I'll start working on the next thing, and 10 minutes later I'll see on the test bot whether it's working or not. So it's really helps us sort of iterate really quickly. We're a small team, we're 15 people, and we're doing we have 5 games in the go right now. So it's hard for us to spend a lot of time QAing our own stuff. So we do this instead, and then we also have a QA, humans come in and QA the game balance and the game analysis. So, but if you want to build it yourself, it's quite easy. All you need is some extra hardware, or not even extra hardware. Like when I'm developing home, on the same computer I'm developing on, I can fire up 2 little test bots in the corner that just run the game while I'm working. So you actually don't even need a separate machine for it. And all it really is just a mode you can turn the game on where a script will take over and run the game for you. So the AIs we have in here are really simple and stupid. We actually discovered, when we first started doing test bot stuff really heavily, we tried to make really smart AIs to play the games really cleverly and be really like humans would play it. And we found out that didn't work so well because those test bots just did what we thought they should do. So instead we made the test bots really stupid. So these test bots are stupid jerks. And they go in, they press buttons when they shouldn't press buttons, and they do things that we think they shouldn't do, which is really good for game testing because it helps you find a lot of bugs you wouldn't normally find. So basically all you need to do is have a mode of the game. This runs on Mac, for instance, but you can have PC mode, whatever, anything that has a screen, and then just have a mode in the game where you have an AI, like a behavior tree, or even something simple that just presses random buttons and it runs it for you. That's all there is to it.